All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. So today I'm going to install these ComposiMo tank risers. This is a mod that I've been contemplating for a while, but now have a functional reason to do it, so I decided that I'd throw these on. I've actually kind of gone back and forth with the look. I mean, I think it would look better if the tank was a little bit higher and also filling this gap between the seat and the tank a bit, although this gap is kind of iconic as it is the same way that it was on the original Z50 Monkey. But just overall, if the tank was a little bit higher in relation to the seat, I think makes sense. Obviously on other bikes like the ZX6R, the tank is really high. I know that's a different type of bike altogether, but similarly I like the look of a higher tank. But I'm actually not doing it for aesthetics. The reason that I'm looking to do this at this point is that I've got some more mods on the way. So let me kind of back you into how I decided I need to raise the tank. So the reason that I'm going to raise the tank is because I'm going to have to put a Grom intake and air filter on the bike, and the reason that I need to do that is because I'm going to the 34mm Coso throttle body and intake manifold, and there's no Monkey specific 34mm intakes on the market yet. So I'm going to put a Grom intake, but the Grom intake again doesn't take into account usually the tank, so hopefully the tank will give me enough clearance to get the Grom intake in. And then so back going the other direction, the reason that I'm getting the 34mm throttle body and intake is because I ordered the Drow Sports CNC LS ported head that has the CNC machining for the valves and also the longer valves. So that should all be here next week, but I need to first make sure that I can find some type of intake solution to get all of that together. And the first step again being getting the tank a little bit higher. So this should be pretty simple. It looks like there's just a single spacer for the rear portion of the tank, and then it looks like these two billet pieces just raise the tank up about 1.5 inches. So I'll get the seat off and take the tank off. I'm going to see if I can do it without having to take the tank off all the way, but I'm guessing that I'll need to because I believe there is some drilling involved here. Alright, so I'm just about done. The project actually took a little longer than I expected it to. Most of the time was spent around getting this seat bracket correct. So you can see here the final shape that I created to get it to fit properly. Since the tank is higher than it was before, it requires a different shape to get this bracket to fit around, but I have it now just perfect. So I'm going to get this back onto the seat itself and button this all up. Alright, so here it is. I'll get it out of the way. I think it looks pretty good though. I like how, again, it takes out some of the spacing between the tank and the seat. You can see here that it's raised it up about 1 inch or 1.5 inches overall. Aesthetically, actually, it doesn't look too different as I'm looking at it here. I'll take a look at the video and I'm sure before and after you can see a more noticeable difference. Happy with the way that it looks, and again, more importantly, I got that extra 1.5 inch clearing that I need on the other side for an intake with the 34mm throttle body that I'm going to install. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.